I always see these grab bags of jewellery at antique centres. I often wonder, is there anything decent in it? So in today's video, I'm going to spend a long time going through one of these grab bags that I picked up. And apologies, I've got a bit of a cold in it, so yeah. But we'll go and see what treasures we can find inside this bag of wonder.
So I was recently at an antique centre and I picked up this. Assorted bits and bobs. Assorted jewellery, £10. And I was actually in the cabinet looking at another piece, but decided to go with this instead. So I spied a few pieces in there, like this piece here, and I just thought I'd do this video, go through what's in this bag and see if it was worth the £10 I paid for it. So I'm just going to dump it out and go through it, and then there's definitely a few bits of silver in there I've spotted, and then we'll weigh that up at the end and see if there's any salvageable bits. Just dump it all out. Probably should have done this on a tray, but yeah, we've got a runaway bead already. Anything that's of no use I'm just going to put back in the bag. So, right. That doesn't look like anything particular. Missing a stone. No, it's not missing a stone. But separately. I don't know what that is. That's missing stones. That, excuse my terrible fingers, that looks like butterscotch Bakelite. But I can already see there isn't another one in there, so that's unfortunate. But I will test that for being Bakelite. Okay, we've got very sort of 80s earring. Is it like Miracle or something? Sarah Coventry. Can't see anything. There's any one of those. That's missing stones. Right, now that's silver. I've got the first bit of silver. You can tell this sort of design here, this sort of Indian silver, is probably not marked. No, it needs a little bit of TLC, and I did see, is that a matching one? Looks like it. So yeah, we've got a matching pair of silver earrings there, which is nice. I will get to that in a second. Just get through some of the rubbish. So it goes in there. Right, we've got a matching pair there. This is bamboo. Right, that is missing a stone, but that has got potential. I could put another stone in there. There's one, it's a ring, and I think that's got a bit of appeal to it. Right, there is a matching pair of those, so, and there is a matching pair of these. I've just seen the other one there. You have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. I need a magnet. One moment, please. So we have our magnet. So this is going to help matters. Yep, that is rubbish. But there is a matching pair, so matching pair of rubbish. That, yeah, it looks like rubbish. Don't think there's a match pair with those. Right, so let's clean up some of these rogue beads, and then we can see what juicy bits we've got left. Because there does appear to be one or two more interesting bits. Don't fit that. Ooh, do you know what? It would. I will try and fix that. Nice. We are almost there. So that, there isn't a match, but I will test that. Yep, they're rubbish, but I don't think there's a match for that. They're rubbish. You can tell because the shafts have got like a different colouring. Can you see it just sort of ends just there? That is costume, but potentially I could make that into a pendant. Have a deal. So that is not costume, that's not costume. I'm not sure about that. Right, this is what drew me to the bag itself. It's a micro mosaic piece. It is all there as well. Oh, maybe there's a piece missing on the end there, possibly. But I don't think that particularly takes away from it. With like a kind of a gilded brass on the back. My hands look filthy, but they're genuinely not. Well, they're probably filthy from this, but so I reckon I could probably get my £10 back just in that. We've got a piece here of sterling silver. It's probably not marked. Small stuff like this normally isn't. We on with some kind of green stone. Again, I could probably make that into a pendant, so I'll put that in my rogue silver earring bag. This, could this be gold? I'm not so sure about that. Where's my magnet? Magnetic. But where those stones are missing, it does look like they're paste. I will test that, but there's a matching one there. They are not marked at all. Mystery. There's a definite piece of silver there. Now this is, I spotted as well, this is gorgeous. Let's see if we can get it. Look at that stone. Isn't that fabulous? Nice bit of detail, and this is marked on the back somewhere. There, really nice clear hallmark. So that I will definitely be able to make into a pendant. The shame, obviously, it's just one earring, but I've got some silver jump links that I can fit at the top. And make that into a nice pendant, put it on a nice sort of 16-inch snake chain or something. And I've got a pretty decent necklace there. Shame the other one of these isn't here, but yeah, not too bad. Is it marked? Oh yeah, maybe. Just there. So yeah, again, it would be a very small necklace, but I could potentially make a necklace out of that. Same with this one. It is marked, so just there, just on the thing. Nice bit of sort of rose quartz of some sort, possibly make. Now, the last ones, what have we got here? We've actually got a pair, and that's marked. 95 there. Are all the stones there? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it appears all the stones are there, so that is a very small but saleable piece of jewellery. Right, got these 4 bits. Now it's a real shame that the companions aren't with these. Now let me know in the comment section what I should do with these, because there's not going to be much scrap value in them. I will check the hallmarks, make sure they're not gold, but it's a shame there isn't the matching pairs. There's like a kind of a tourmaline looking one there, and some kind of red stone. So let's check this one. I thought there might have been a chance of gold in here, but no. Yeah, that was marked 925 just there. And the last thing are the stones in. Yep, it's got all the stones. It's a little bit bent, and it's wafer thin. It's marked 925. That'll I'll just get that round the ring mandrel and get that bent back into shape, and that's a sellable piece. So conclusion, not too bad. Got possible testing ones over here. I bet someone could, if that is Bakelite, reutilise that, maybe make a brooch out of it, or I could make a brooch out of it, take an old brooch, take the brooch back off, stick it on there. That I could probably repair, so I'll be able to sell that. That's in my kind of a cheapo. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of these. There's nothing special about them. Cheapo box of complete jewellery items. That can go in with the broken bits. I'll fix that up. I'll probably put that in the cabinet for, you know, 3-4 quid. Someone will have it. You know, Big Brother's watching you kind of style. Some vintage clip-ons. Not mega money, pretty oxidised, but people like them. A few pendant possibilities here. So, you know, sort of like £10 to £15 pendants. These, to be honest, will go in scrap. I will get my scales and work it out. Possibly scrap as well, because that's sellable. Might get like £8 from that, £10 from that. So I think I've done all right, really. Not bad for a tenner. So, I mean, like I said, my money's back is there, and then that's kind of the profit, really. So I've done the test with the semi-chrome metal polish, and it's reacted. It turns this colour, and so this is Bakelite. So that is a piece of butterscotch Bakelite, which I will probably be making into a brooch, or I might just sell it as it is. But yeah, when you polish it, when you even touch it with this, it turns this colour. If it's plastic or amber or anything, it stays the white colour that the cream is. I've actually run out of gold testing solution, so these are going to have to wait another day, and I will link to this in the description. And it isn't because this is orange coloured on, and you know, it does the same on black Bakelite. It's nothing to do with the colour of the piece. It's just a reaction that occurs between Bakelite and the metal polish. So let's chuck these on the scale and work out what weight roughly in silver. Obviously there's the stones as well, but that I've got out the back. Right, so there you go, all the silver. 21.5 grams. Now obviously that weighs about 2 grams, so even if conservatively we say 15 grams, I'll put today's current market price up here of what that would scrap for, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna guess that almost covers the cost of the bag. So that covers the cost of the bag, then that's profit. Not sure on that. Prices are all over the place, and then obviously some of those pieces are more saleable, and then that'll go in my bag of costume jewellery for shows, and that will go in some of the broken jewellery bags that I do for whatnot and for crafters, and that might actually go in with some bags of sellable pieces for the eBay sellers. I do mixed bags as well. So I hope that's been interesting. It's been nice getting back into jewellery. So if you like this kind of video, click on this one. And if you're not subscribed, I would appreciate a subscription, which is down here. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.